Hello, it's me James and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks and tutorials, and of course I like to do this in complete survival. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to build a super simple regeneration machine. That is right, this thing over here. Let me show you I totally destroyed it. Damn. So, yeah, I'll play a little clip of me getting the regeneration. That is a very basic version in that clip. But today, what I'm going to be showing you how to do is how to make a Trident killer and attach it to a farm so we can literally get the regeneration automatically. Now, it's not the best farm in the entire world. I mean, you could definitely make it a lot better. This is just a very simple version. Though I did do a bit of AFKing on this farm and I was able to very quickly get an hour of regeneration. So, I mean, it's not too bad. It's just something really simple to build. Not only that, you're going to be able to build this right near your base. Whereas things like Guardian farms, you may have to travel a little bit to actually use it. But, yeah, right here, I'm going to be building it right near my base, which is, well, my base is technically over there, but this whole area I kind of use all the time. So I'm just going to be building it over here. Reason I'm building it over here is because this is going to be a really good area because, loads of fish spawn. Tropical fish, normal fish, drowns, loads of stuff, and that is what we are going to be taking advantage of. So, once you've picked a good area, a nice closed-in area like this, a pretty deep closed-in area, and, yeah, you can see how many fish are around, so it makes production purposes a lot better. And the items you are going to need are as followed. You're going to need 4 chests, 4 observers, bring yourself 4 powered rails. In addition to that, bring yourself 4 hoppers, 4 pistons, and a bunch of blocks. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to need this many blocks, but I've just bought that many just in case. A lever, you're going to want 8 chains, 9 soul sand. You could actually expand this, but I'm just going to be doing it with 9. Actually, I only need 8, but I don't know why I've got 9. And finally, you're going to need 2 tridents as well. And that is everything. Oh, no, wait. You are also going to need a bunch of axolotls. I've just got a full shulker box full. I think you can just do it with 20. But yeah, the more the merrier. So I'm going to want to build my farm over there. So what I'm going to want to do is come over off this platform. Now, I know eventually this is going to be something else, which I don't know if I've revealed it right now, but it's been so long since I've had the motivation to actually do it. It's because the whole thing's made out of coal, and I just couldn't be bothered anymore. So basically, I'm making myself a little platform here, kind of like this, and this is where we're going to make our kill chamber. So you want to make it around about this size, as you can see, with 4 in the middle. And now we can go ahead and make our trident killer. So place a powered rail in the corner, like this, on our platform. And now let's grab our observers, and now what we want to do is basically crouch and place one facing into the powered rail, like that. And I'm going to do that all the way around, as you can see. So we're just basically making a standard trident killer, like that. Perfect. And now we can just basically fill these gaps in with solid blocks. And on top of those solid blocks, let's place our pistons. I actually missed one. Let's place that here. And that's all of our pistons complete. So in these gaps, we're going to want chains. And to do that, we're going to want to place some just blocks here temporarily. So we may as well do this right now. And then, like I said, in these gaps right here, we're going to have a chain. And then solid block on the end. So let me do this all the way around. Chain, solid block on the end. And basically, this is where our axolotls are going to be. So that's why we need the chain. Chain. And, yeah, solid block just to connect it all up. Oh, damn. Finally, a chain and this, and I think we're pretty much all done. We basically, now, we can just cover this up like this, and we are good to go. So we can remove these ones as well in the middle. And, yeah, awesome. Now we're down here, we can actually place our chests. So we're going to want our chest here on this level. We'll make a little access way to these at some point. But right now, I'm just going to go up with my hoppers. And that way we can collect all of the stuff as well. So I think that's pretty important. So, yeah, we're going to be able to collect it all. At this point, I'm going to want to make some pods for my axolotls. So I'm going to do that. Simply go like this. And solid block. Boom. Now, what I like to do, and this is why we've got extra chains, is place the chain here, and it just makes things a little bit easier to place the axolotls. We are going to be placing them, but I'm going to make all of these pods first. So I'm going to go around the outside like this, and of course we want the pods in line with the chain, so it might be a little bit hard to see. But place the block here, probably the easiest way to do it. And then we can just remove this and place the chain on top. So yeah, I'm going to want to make 4 of those in those positions. So I'll do that right now. Very quickly. Alright, sweet. Nearly there. Nice. And now all of those are ready for our axolotls. So maybe I'll actually place them now. I'll place one of them and then I'll basically skip the rest because it's just the same. Sweet. Like I said, yeah, axolotl placing time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's actually not that bad. Again, you can put more than 5 in each section. I'm just placing 5 for now. I'm going to maybe place a few more in the other ones. But yeah, I'll basically skip this bit now. All you have to do is add 5 to each one of these sections. Alright, sweet. Now all the axolotls are in place. So what I'm going to do is actually grab some water from down here with these buckets. And yeah, we'll use this water to fill up the rest of the chains. So you see that? Yeah, we're going to want to waterlog those chains as well. And that way the fish won't like die without being killed by us, if that makes sense. So we just want to make sure everything's alright. The Trident killer will still work perfectly. We can just leave it like this. And yeah, it will still work really good. So speaking of the Trident killer, we actually still need to add the lever. So let's add the lever right now. And you want to put that above one of the powered rails. And also we can add our tridents and test it out as well. So throw those at a piston like this. And then we're going to flick the switch. And you can see, you got to flick it twice. And there we go. That's the Trident killer working. It looks a little bit weird, like it's breaking the water. But that is, yeah, that's going to be perfect for us. So now what we need to do is basically set up a little fish farm. So all the fishes can fall into this Trident killer. So I'm going to want to get a bunch of blocks for this part. And now I'm basically going to want to go up one more, like this. So when they fall in, they're not going to be able to jump back out. Like that. And then from here, we're going to go across 8. So including this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Like that. We can bring this round all the way, because this is basically going to be a little path for where the fish go down. Now let's link the back up like this. And what we're going to want to do is let's remove these 4. And this is where our soul sand's going to go. So an important thing about that, you want to make sure it's in a deep part. That's why I've kind of gone out more that way. So I think that'll be a little bit better. So let's grab our soul sand right now. And we are going to have to do a little bit of building with our blocks. But now at least we know exactly where we want to be at the top. So we're going to basically fall down like this. And just go straight down. Keep going straight down. And here. So this block. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then, of course, we're going to want to do the same here. And, yeah. I forgot to mention this earlier, but this is also going to pair up with a trident farm, which is pretty nice. So we're going to get 3 tridents from this. And that should align the bubbles with that gap up there, which is exactly what we want. Now, this next part is probably easier to do from the bottom going up. But, yeah, I just did it like this for now. So, basically, stand on the balls. And we're going to want to put a ring around the bubbles. So, to do that, we're simply going to want to come down like this with 1. And take it 1 beneath the water. And simply make a ring around the bubbles like this. And if you haven't guessed, we're going to want to link all of this up. So, it's nice and solid so we can make bubble columns. You don't have to do the corners, I suppose. We can leave those to save on blocks. And then finally, we're just going to want to link it up. And then, of course, you want to go back to the top once you've done it. Now, all of our buckets are going to come in handy. You might also start hearing a bunch of splashing noises. So, yeah, we're going to grab a bunch of this water in the buckets. And then we want to go on the top again. And then, basically, we want to bring the water line all the way up to the top. So, yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it's doable. I'm not going to lie, for a minute there, I thought I was going to have a huge problem, because I can't actually get out. But then I was just able to glitch out like that, which is super awesome. Anyway, yeah, what I was going to say is, I think it's just going to be a lot easier to fill it up from up here. So, maybe consider doing that. You see how I can reach it just from up here? I mean, it's a lot easier than messing around trying to get all the way around. I mean, maybe you have to remove some blocks, but it doesn't matter. We can just replace them. As I was saying, yeah, it's super easy to just do it from up here, and you just got to get a few, and it kind of just all links up for you. So you don't have to get every single one, so it's not too bad. Again, the bigger, the harder this is obviously going to be. So yeah, it is fully expandable. So you see how that's linked up now, and we're going to bring that all the way to the top. Ah, damn. I fell in the Trident killer. And, of course, it would rain, and literally, I just slept, so I woke up to rain, so unfortunately, we're going to have to finish this in the rain. Sorry about that. But basically, we wanted to go like this, and on this level, we want to cover it in solid blocks. Reason being is because we're going to have water, obviously, flowing down there, like that. And, I mean, this might not be the best way, so we may have to adjust this slightly, but, of course, we're going to need to bring this up, so when the fish eventually do get through, they are not going to escape from the top. And now on this bit, we're pretty much ready to remove the blocks. So it's important to remember when you remove them, make sure you fill the water in afterwards. So we're going to remove 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can see all the fish coming through. But obviously, to make it work properly, you do need to make sure that all of these, like this, are full. Else the bubbles actually, yeah, they're just not working. So just make sure you place the remainder of the water. You see how they're gathering there? That's because there's no bubbles working there right now. I need a little bit more water. I think that's all of them done. What I'm going to do just to check is just go over like this. I think maybe that's okay. I'll just fill it up like this just to make sure. Tridents are in the system. And, I mean, you could potentially put a roof on this if you really wanted to. But, yeah, you don't have to do that. More fish are coming, as you can see. So we just need to go and turn it on and grab our looting 3 swords so we can get the most loot out of this. And what I'll do is a little AFK session. So let's turn that on. And straight away, we got the effect. As you can see, we've got 1 minute so far. And we just got some more. So as more go in, of course, we're going to get even more. So I think the better place to AFK is probably further up. Just so you're further away from the water, allowing more fish to spawn. So that's where I'm going to stand up there anyway. Maybe build myself a little staircase up here. And there we have it. We now have over an hour of regeneration. But, yeah, it seemed to be a really good spot from there. Oh, God, what was that? I have no idea. One thing I do want to have a look at before I end this video is how much loot we was able to acquire as well. Because remember, this is not just a regeneration farm. This is, wow, we got a trident and we got a bunch of other stuff as well. Pretty nice. Let's have a look in there. And another trident. So we got 2 tridents. And another bunch of stuff, as you can see. I have no idea what's going on. One thing that I do want to show you down here, I actually made the soul sand flat to the ground as well. Just, it makes things a lot easier for the drowns to go up. So, there we have it. Of course, it would be raining once again. But, that, my friends, is how to make yourself a very simple regeneration farm. Remember, this thing can be fully expanded as well. I'm literally using 9 pieces of soul sand. That is it. You could potentially bulk this up massively. But, yeah, that's all I've got time for today. I will catch you guys on the next one.